Hi Taurus, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for June 2019. This month I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Ascendant, and Taurus Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Taurus, now on to your June 2019 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have, Taurus, is the Emperor. And the Emperor is a paternal figure that's crossed over to the other side, watching you, guiding you, protecting you. They could be giving you ideas and inspirations that feel like they're yours, but it actually like they feel like it's your own thought, but they could be coming from the Emperor. The Emperor could be also somebody in the living, a father, a grandfather, a husband, an ex-husband, a boyfriend, an ex-boyfriend, a brother. To me, it's usually a person. I mean, these cards can be read in different energies, but to me, the Emperor usually represents someone. I feel like you're tackling a lot of things in June, and it's like you're like ready to move on to the next phase or to the next thing that you want to do, or you're thinking about the next phase. It could be something you're doing with or for the Emperor. I feel like some of you have an Emperor in your life that you don't really understand what's going on with them or what they're doing. They may be very confusing to you. They could be kind of like, are they all there? Are they there? Are they not there? Like, I mean mentally, and I don't mean that like they may be in a fog, or maybe it's an old elderly parent and they're having dementia, or they're maybe they have Alzheimer's, or they're just going through depression, and depression is creating fogginess in their brain. Or it could even mean, are they physically there and then sometimes not physically there, and what's going on with them? I do feel for some of you, the Emperor is hiding things from you and keeping secrets from you. For some of you, maybe he has a medical condition, or there's some things he did that were inappropriate, or, you know, dishonest, or maybe there's just some things going on that he just doesn't want you to know about. He seeks advice from somebody else that I feel that person has hidden agendas. He may have a friend he goes to and commiserates with, or a family member, a brother, or so. I feel like it's a male figure, but I feel like whoever, or like really feels like a friend or a brother that's hanging out with the Emperor, who the Emperor is going to and saying like, what do you think I should do about this or that? And I feel like this friend is like coercing or convincing the Emperor to not be forthright and forthcoming and honest with information to you, and to keep some things hidden. But again, what's being kept hidden? I don't know, because it's a general reading, Taurus. So the Emperor could be hiding addictions, could be hiding affairs, could be hiding medical conditions. I don't know. There's like money issues, like stealing money or doing gambling. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the Emperor's got something going on here that is being kept hidden and under wraps from you. It feels to me like the Emperor would like to have you in their hip pocket. They would like to have you right where they want you. Like, yeah, I'd like to have the Taurus right here in my pocket, to, you know, take you out and use you, or need when they need you or want you, like right there. That's how they I feel they're looking at you. I feel like you're looking at them like they're closed off, like there's something shut down about them, or closed off, or as I said earlier, maybe they're having mental brain fog and issues with their thoughts and memories. So on to the next card, you have the Chariot. This is change. It could be change. It could be being pulled in two different directions. It could be having to make a decision or a choice between two things. Sometimes this card can indicate travel, long distance travel or travel. Sometimes it can even mean success, but usually to me, it indicates change or making a choice or a decision or being pulled in two different directions. Some of you are going to lease a new place or move to a new place and get out of a place that you're living. Some of you, maybe you've just outgrown it, but I feel some of you are not really happy with your neighbors. Your neighbors could be loud or annoying, or just something to do with your neighbors. For some of you, that's not the reason all of you are going to be moving. I feel like you may be a little bit annoyed, like, why do I have to handle all these things? Why are so many of these things being put on my plate? So you may have some resentment there of feeling like you've been overburdened, or if you have siblings or a spouse or other people around you, you may feel like, what are you doing? Why are you not sharing the burdens or helping me out? I get that sense for some of you Tauruses in June. Some of you will be going through litigation. There could be some kind of court case or trial that could come up for some of you. It could be something that's been going on for a long time. Could be over child custody. Could be over child support. Could even be about, anything really, divorce settlements, lawsuits. But I do get like this sense that this is something that's either been dragging on to come to court, or it's been just the whole process has been dragging on for a long time. I feel like you're dealing with somebody, Taurus, that really wants to demonstrate their will or their control or power over you. That's what I feel. So it could be a boss. It could be a family member. It could even be your significant other. But I get this person wants to be domineering, have power over you, keep you in a place, keep you in your place. Some of you may be trying to revitalize yourself and revive yourself, because I pick up some of you Tauruses may feel like you have chronic fatigue syndrome, or you are just chronically fatigued, really tired, drained, and you may be like, man, what's going on with me? Energy drinks and caffeine are not going to solve it. That's just like a Band-Aid, and then you're going to crash anyway. So you drink those things and then it's a high, then it's a low. So I feel like you may start looking into things about how you can boost your energy. It could be through diet, exercise. It could be through other natural things that you want to take. But sometimes people are extremely tired and get chronic fatigue syndrome, or are greatly fatigued when they're depressed. So if you're having depression, that could be a reason this is kicking up for you. You have the Page of Rods next. This is a fire sign person. This is either an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. If it's not a fire sign person for you, Taurus, it could be a messenger. The Page of Rods could be symbolic of a messenger coming in to give you a message about communications, business, enterprise, or some type of new growth. This card could also be you, Taurus, if you have a rising sign or moon sign that is a fire sign. You may have somebody that's going to be like, stop everything you're doing and come out with me. Could be a friend. You could have a fire sign friend. Sun, moon, or rising fire sign friend. That could be like, come on, you need to, get the cobwebs out of your hair and come out and have some fun. If it's not a friend, it could be somebody that's interested in you romantically. Maybe a partner you're already connected to, or someone new that you're going to meet, that you're going to date. Because I do get this energy of you're connected to this person. I don't feel it's just some random, maybe you work with them, could be, but if so, I feel like you know them really, really well. I do feel that some of you Tauruses are going to need to intervene in a situation that has gone bad. If you see mistreatment of a child, an elderly person, could even be in a work or other type of family situation, I feel that you're going to have to step in and put your foot down, or speak to somebody in authority, or I don't know, because I get there's that my guides are saying there's something going on that you're going to have to step in, but whatever is going on, something's not right about it. You're going to have a jumbled up and mixed emotions about how you feel about doing this and what's going on. For some of you, this could be a fire sign child that's like upset and or scared or unhappy about where they are. I go back to the child custody thing. If you have a child or someone close to you that has a child that, there's custody battles, or they may not be happy where they are. The child, if they're shared custody, joint custody, I don't know, when they have to go visit the other person, they may not be happy where they are. And if this isn't your own child, that there could be some issue that comes up where they're not, it could be an adult too, that they're not happy where they are. This could be like a relative to you, like a niece, a nephew, but there's something about it where they're not happy where they are, and something's not right that's going on in some regard, and you may like have to step in and say or do something about this. I feel like this Page of Rods is kind of like calling on you for help, to help you get out of the situation that they're in. I feel like they want your help. I don't feel like you're butting in unwantedly if you do find a situation like that in your life. I feel like you need to calm down about this. I feel like you're angry. I feel bitter disappointment. You're going to be riled up about this situation. You may wonder if the Page of Rods is instigating anything, though. So I'm a little confused about, because it's a general reading. When the court cards come up, people cards, it's means multiple people to me. So, because I'm not just sitting here reading you one-on-one, so it makes it a little hard when the court cards come up. You have the Lover's card next, and the Lover's card is two people that are intertwined with each other, that have an empathic connection and an empathetic connection, and it could be a sexual connection with chemistry. There could be love there, not always when the Lover's card shows up. Sometimes it's sex, chemistry, and nothing to do with romantic love, but sometimes it can be. And there's an angel watching over the couple, and the angel is either interfering with the couple or is blessing this couple. I feel that some of you Tauruses that are single are going to start changing your appearance to maybe attract a potential partner, and one of the things you may be deciding to change is your hair. Some of you may meet someone in June, or you've been dating someone, and I feel there's proposal of marriage coming up. Now, you could be the one doing the proposing, or you could be the one getting proposed to, but that does come up for some of you, and I don't usually get that with the Lover's card, but I get that there's potential here for that to happen. You may even go away with each other. Some of you Tauruses may even be having an affair, and this Lover's card represents a secret tryst that you have with someone. That's not the case for all of you, but I do pick that up for some of you Tauruses. My guides are bringing that up. I feel like you're going to do a lot of evolving and changing, growth, evolving and changing through this interaction, through this relationship. Some of you may be building bridges and even making amends with a love relationship that you've had, that's had contention in it, or one that you've broken up with from the past. You could be making amends with them here in June as well. You may want to hold back your feelings a little bit and see what the other, see if the other person comes forward more with their feelings, or exposes their intentions or feelings more before you get to express emotionally to them, if it's a new love relationship. You have the Five of Cups next, and the Five of Cups is sadness, loss, and regret. Not all hope is lost, because there's still two cups that are upright, only three are spilled, but it can also indicate, sometimes this card comes up when somebody has an addiction to alcohol. That could be you, that could be somebody else, but that's not for everyone. That's only sometimes, but it could be somebody you're connected to, or you having that trouble or problem, but usually it's some kind of sadness, loss, and regret. I feel like you've been through the mill. I really do feel like you have been raked over the coals and are emotionally depleted and drained. I feel someone wasn't treating you fairly, and something may have happened to you that you felt very sudden and abrupt. Possibly a breakup, or maybe somebody, or maybe you got fired, or there was a breakup. I don't know, but I feel like something occurred, and maybe the Scorpio full moon on May 18th might have initiated this, because I feel like it was recent and I get this abrupt feeling, and I feel like it was something that was difficult for you emotionally. You also, I feel, Taurus, are kind of scattering your energies too much, and you're going through cycles of I'm trusting people, I'm not trusting people, I'm trusting people, I'm not trusting people, and it can be the same people. You may be vacillating, like, I don't trust them. Oh, well, now I do trust them. Oh, but no, I don't trust them. It could be that going back and forth. It could be people you know, or people in general. I feel like you're having vacillating trust issues going back and forth here. Some of you may notice criminal activity may be kind of high in your area, and there could be robberies and break-ins, and it's like either in your neighborhood, near your building, or near your home. If you live in a city or in apartments, it could even be at work too, if you work in a busy area. I just get like criminal activity is kicking up around where you are. Doesn't mean you're necessarily going to get broken into. I just keep picking up like criminal activity around you. It feels to me like right around a building that you're in. So it's either in your home, apartment building, or work office space. I do feel like you've taken a lot of things to heart. And I do feel that some of you Tauruses really need to go through a healing and mending process. And June is going to be kind of doing that, because my guides are showing me a rake on like dried leaves on the ground, and a rake, like raking the dry leaves. I feel like this is healing. It's got to rake out your hurts, pains, and wounds. I feel like a lot of healing, karmic and therapeutic energy around you in the month of June. So since so many people really had positive things to say and liked the gemstone crystal I pulled for each sign last month, I'm going to do the same again this month, and we'll see what gemstone crystal would be helpful for you to use and work with, meaning meditate with, put it on your third eye, throat chakra, heart chakra, sleep with it under your pillow. People thought it was weird. I'm funny. I said put it in your bra, carry it in your pocket, hold it, look at it throughout the day, but work with the stone. It would be, or, somebody sent me a cool picture, and I forgot about this, those gemstone beaded bracelets. You can get any one of, you can get almost any crystal online anymore of any kind. And that's what she got for the gemstone I pulled for her sign last month. So that's a good idea, because then the stone's next to your skin all the time and you can look at it. So that's always a cool thing to have, and you would benefit from it later on, not just the month of June. So I'm going to pull a gemstone crystal for you for Taurus. What spirit guides is the best gemstone for Taurus to have and work with in the month of June 2019. Okay, so this is Carnelian. I had to think a minute what it was. Sorry, I had brain fog. So there you go. You got this gemstone of Carnelian. So what I'm going to do first, I didn't do this the last time. I'm going to give you a description of people from someone that has researched these stones and tell you some facts. And then after I do that, I'm going to psychically read the stone as to why. It's because sometimes what the book says Just like with tarot cards, the way I read tarot cards, sometimes what the book says doesn't match what my guides say. I feel the same thing applies to gemstones. So I'm going to look this up and then I'll psychically read it after that. So the properties of carnelian is it's a type of chalcedony or chalcedony. It's translucent. The color is orange to red, also occasionally yellow to brown. It's connected to the zodiac sign of Leo, the planet connection to the sun, the element of fire, the candle color orange, the guardian angel, Archangel Michael, the chakra, the solar plexus, and carnelian can be used for past life work, for finding a twin soul. It is good for all love and sex rights, especially to rekindle or increase passion that has faded in an otherwise loving relationship. Place a carnelian under each corner of the mattress. Fire magic is also more effective if you circle a red candle with carnelians. Carnelian will act as a shield from attempted psychic intrusion into your thoughts. So that's very interesting. So now I'm going to look into it and tell you what my guides say, why it's good for your sign, Taurus. I feel like it's going to actually increase your psychic ability. And I feel that it's going to give you this kind of like a jump start, because I get this jump and leap into the future. So I feel like you're going to be future thinking, and it may even increase your ability to see, or like, what's the word I want to use? Law of attraction, like to visualize what you want and want to occur in your life into the future. So it's like psychically helping you with visions and projections of jumping into your future. It's going to be good for stabilizing your blood pressure in June. So if you're a Taurus that has a tendency to have high blood pressure, this would be a good stone for you. I also hear this stone is going to help you and enable you to make amends with a friend. So if you have somebody that you had a falling out with and you want to patch things up, you know, if you do meditation or you're going to contact your friend or you're going to try to patch things up, good thing to have this on your person during that time. It's going to also enhance rebuilding things, putting things back together. So not only just, you know, relationships that kind of got wonky and fell apart that you want to mend, even things like, you know, cabinets that break, you know, things that fall apart with, you know, your phone. I don't know. I'm just saying, I see objects, like also good for putting objects back together. So I hope these readings were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. As always, thanks for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you subscribe if you would like to get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. And Taurus, it's that time of year again when I do my mid-year Psychic Tarot update on Vimeo. So I pulled a 5-card, I did a 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck, and pulled 5 cards to see what your sign will experience for the next 6 months until the end of December 2019, from June 2019 to the end of December 2019. So you might want to check those out. That link is below this video. If you click on it, it will take you to my videos on Vimeo for that video. Also, I have other video series links below this video that I've recently recorded for my Vimeo's videos. I did a Saturn and Pluto retrograde Psychic Tarot and Oracle card reading where I pulled 4 cards from the Taramuka Tarot deck and 1 card from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses Oracle cards. That link is also below this video, as well as my career and finance Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings. That was on request. I had several people over the past few months asking me, can you do a reading for Vimeo on career? And I always do career and finance together. So if you're interested in that, I did use the Aquarian tarot deck for those readings and looked into the crystal. That link is also below this video. And all these links for each individual sign for any of the video series I make, you can access them also by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and there you're going to see all the video series I've recorded for Vimeo. You just go to the video series you want, click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo for download and purchase. Also, if you would like to get predictions and messages from me and my spirit guides that you're not going to see me do here on YouTube, you can follow me on Facebook. I have 2 Facebook business accounts. One is The Lucky Mermaid LLC, and the other is The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC. You go there and you'll see I pull tarot cards, I read the crystal. I do also on Instagram. Sometimes I do videos on my Instagram page and pull tarot cards there and give other information and messages you might be interested in. And that is The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. Also, please stay tuned and watch the videos of The Psychic Pastry Chef on my channel here, because I post them about every other month, and I give psychic predictions for each sign of the zodiac while I make a dessert, cake, or pastry. And I show you how to make it, I show you how to decorate it, and while I'm doing it, I'm giving you psychic predictions for each sign of the zodiac on those videos. So please stay tuned for that. I hope you have an absolutely joyous June, Taurus, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.